It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Sentinels and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Sentinels kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Red Raiders offense will get the football first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They are going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does, and I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running at about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Carter. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like... And I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. So nice to have these tight ends.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Dickey. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. It's the Sentinels offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Now facing second and long after the deep, and that's a live ball behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of. You could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Hammond.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Points of the day. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The option look. Pulls it on the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a crease. It's Bentley. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. To the air, it's Gunderson. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Keeps it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels. Extra point here will tie the game.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say that.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Running inside, it's Dickey. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Unloads to the wideout. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback Keith. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Sentinels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. The keeper on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab and room to run. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. On 1st and 10 from the 38. On the option. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking downfield, it's Gunderson. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. And the Sentinels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. It's complete to the left. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Gotta be. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
This time he's got his man. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And it's right down the boulevard. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They kick it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hammond. Here's some pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Puts it out of the air. There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Red Raider! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
They're trying to throw the out route. That time, though, the QB threw it a little bit too far to the outside, and it falls incomplete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. It's complete. Touchdown, Red Raider. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Finds his man. It's Carter. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Fires left, and they can't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Dickey. Hard running there. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He now has 80 yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The run inside. It's Williams fighting off the defender. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Williams. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. The give. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the beatdown has ensued.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. And the defense drags him down.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Back to throw, it's Gunderson. Catch in the middle, it's Tracy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got a first down. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bentley. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a